Hopefully you can hear me okay. Okay. And since it's Sunday, I like to use the Grateful Dead Tarot deck. So, hi fam, if you're here. Um, Sit back, relax, enjoy this collective reading. If some of the messages don't resonate with you, it just may not be your message today, okay? It could be happening to somebody around you as well, okay? Especially if you're more sensitive to energies and likely why you are watching a tarot reading in the first place. So that's what we like to do here. Just tap on in, see what shakes out, see what we need to know, okay? So hope you're having a wonderful day. I was able to take my dog out for a walk. It was quite pleasant. She enjoyed it very much as well. Getting called to do a Celtic cross. So if you're not sure what that is, stay tuned and you shall see. Oh, now she's going to whine at me. Sorry, y'all. All right, what do we need to know? Thank you. Before I just fall out here with all the cards. Ah, the Chariot, the Journey card in this deck. Cancerian energy, also representative of the moon. Okay. I think what we have coming up moon cycle wise actually is a new moon will be next, probably mid-February sometime. Alexa, when is the next new moon? Oh, she can't tell me right now. She's busy. Okay. But for some of you, you may be actually traveling somewhere, making types of changes that are going to better your life here. Okay. So you're getting guided. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So along this journey as well, you may be getting some offers, and whether or not these offers can kind of ride with you, are you going to catch up to them later? Are you going to leave them behind? That is something that you're kind of going through right now. All right. Such a nice day. She just has to go out and bark at the neighbors. Okay. The Five of Cups. So part of the reason you may be so focused on this journey and where you are going, collective, is because you've had a little bit of disappointment. And now you're kind of clearing out that cycle. Okay. So the Five of Cups is kind of like, the party that never happened, right? And then all of a sudden, you think this is great, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you turn around and it's like all your friends are gone and you're all alone. And it's like, well, what's that about? Well, the Five of Cups is supposed to symbolize that, all of that kind of hullabaloo that happens isn't necessarily what you're going to take home with you, right? So, keeping close to your heart the things that are important is something to think about with the Five of Cups. So in this foundation position, I feel like that's happening for some of you right now. The two being very significant, and the same with the Chariot, which is guided by the two figures up front, as above, so below, making it happen. Like if you can dream it, you can achieve it type thing. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your recent past. Dun, da, da, da. The Ten of Swords, represented by the skulls here. Yeah, if I had $1 for every broken promise, right? That's kind of what the Ten of Swords is about, right? It's like, let's see, you didn't pay me back on time. There's one. Then you lied about it. There's two. And then you told everybody a different story about it. There's three. You know what I mean? It just keeps piling up and piling up and piling up. And some people are just never going to come clean. And you literally have to leave them behind like the bag of bones that they wanted you to be, to carry all of their burdens. And it's like, well, wait a second. I mean, haven't you ever heard that before? Like somebody wants to, oh, well, you ruined so-and-so's life. It's like, no, I didn't make those choices for that person. I'm not the one who's been to jail X amount of times like they have, or lost their license like they have, or has committed a felony like they have. That has nothing to do with me. Like I wasn't even involved in those incidents, so how is that anything to do with me, right? And that's the type of BS, SHIT with a capital S. You know what I'm saying? And snakes will try whatever they can for their own purpose because they think they're building some glory back here, but really nobody's even going to remember them at the end of the day. Because you know what? You remember the people that are important to you, not really the people that made your life crap, right? So if they're still talking about you, collective, like that, like maybe maybe they still want something from you. And again, that's where you just have to say, look, I'm putting this to bed. It's complete. There's nothing else more you can do. Not even an apology in some instances, right? You know, it's that whole forgive and forget. Well, it's like I can forgive, but I'm not going to forget because I'm not going to let you do that again, right? You know, that doesn't mean you're going to, try and get vengeance or revenge, I mean that's a lot of waste of time, to be honest. All right, here's a sun card. So that's crowning you, collective. Leo energy as well, which kind of wanted to come out earlier with the strength card. Yeah, you're focused on where you're going, where you're shining, what you're doing. And in that process, I feel like you're starting to get in touch with, kind of like your inner child, just making sure you're doing things, kind of in a somewhat healthy manner, you know what I mean? That's going to enrich your life and the lives of those that are around you. And that's in part why some people are going to be coming towards you as well, because they see that light. I see a light come shining, oh, down from the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Yeah, you're releasing this type of stuff. It's a heartache, right? Talking about a heartache. I mean, yeah, you can have King of Pentacles. All right, you got that coming towards you if you're not this already. That's the thing. Any given day, you can find somebody to lie to you. Any given day, you can find somebody to break your heart. You know what I mean? But are we giving the ones who don't want to do that the proper chances and credence, right? So again, focusing on what you've planned on, collective, okay? And then every time one of these, folks crosses your path, that's going to be up for you to decide. Like, okay, so are they going in the same direction as me? Or is this just going to be like, we're just going to kind of stop and say hello and carry on, right? But what it looks like you have coming forward here, some big earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus as well. This King of Pentacles, full of abundance, right? Something very solid, something, I don't want to say plain, but I'll say, stable, like undramatic, in terms of, you're not going to have to worry like month to month, how are you going to make your rent, like type thing. This abundance is enveloping you, okay? And it's not only because you want it, it's because you understand how to put other things behind you that aren't yours to carry again and are just lessons, right? And somebody else wants to read up on it, that's fine, but you don't have to teach everybody. Living by example is honestly probably one of the best things that you can ever do for yourself. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Now, is that a journey that you want to be on or what? So collective, it seems like, exactly. Like they say, if I had $1 for every time, well, here you go. Here's 10 and here's $10 for it. Now multiply that, right? And why are you multiplying it? In part because you deserve it. Okay? Because you understand what it means. Not everybody does, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to get you. That's okay. That doesn't mean this is like somebody coming out to shake your hand, say hello, and then maybe they go on their way. You see how one figure is like completely in the spotlight circle there, and one has kind of their foot, like they're not sure if they're going to be completely in or not. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That's like you can take time to determine these things, but you can also do it in a way that feels good, right? It's not always about like, ew, or anything of that nature, okay? All right, let's see what else here. In the environment now. In the environment for this collective, what do they need to know? Thank you. The World card. So I feel collective for you, the kind of possibilities are, more of the limitless type, just because you've learned so much and you're taking this, I don't want to say like so seriously, but you've been very diligent with it in the way that where this King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, it's like, yeah, maybe you want to open up a business. Do you know what kind of business? Well, does it really matter? Or are you just the type of person who, when you get into something, you just decide you're going to learn everything about it and then you just make it happen? Okay. So, your eyes are open here. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Right? Like, I didn't get here because I was playing Donkey Kong all day. But you know what? Maybe if you were playing Donkey Kong all day, you'd be the Donkey Kong champion. I don't know. Okay? Showing my age a little bit here with video games. I'm not much of a gamer. The Moon card. Okay, we already had the Chariot, which is Moon energy, but this is actually the Moon card, which is Pisces in the tarot. Okay, so there's definitely like an undercurrent of emotion, like almost like a swell of emotion. I feel like that's happening for you, and it's almost like, am I going to be allowed to celebrate this or not? And I think that's why it's here in the hopes and fears. Okay, again, we're doing the Celtic cross today, so if you're not familiar with that, hopes and fears is one of the positions of the Celtic cross. Now we're going to the outcome. But as a reminder, I am an intuitive reader, so I take the messages that I get as well as what the cards present, okay? The Five of Wands, okay. So yeah, are you going to be able to enjoy this, or, and with any success comes a little challenge of time management, right? Like, yeah, you may feel a little bit torn, okay? And the thing is, certain levels of popularity just mean that you're just going to be extra busy. Okay. Is that necessarily a bad thing? No. Is that something to be cautionary of? Possibly. Yes. All right. So, the concern about whether like you're going to be able to enjoy these moments. All right. I think, yes, as long as you remain balanced here. Okay. So I think this is a pretty strong message for somebody. Oh boy, what else? do here? How about some animal oracle cards for you today? What does the collective need to know, please? This is really interesting. I don't think I've ever had a spread that looks quite like this. It's really kind of interesting. Like I said, it's an undercurrent of emotion. It's not like that out of control type of, you know what I mean? So I feel like whoever I'm talking to here with the collective, especially for having the moon card and the chariot coming out, you're very level-headed considering, okay? And especially foundationally speaking with this Five of Cups, which may have included some kind of betrayal. Okay. Dog, friend. So who is your friend, collective? Maybe you are a lover of the animals, yes? Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Yeah. Definitely getting that here too with the sun card. Okay. It's kind of like when that energy is contagious. When people say so and so, they don't know a stranger, meaning that they can go and like literally talk to anybody. You know what I mean? And just be happy in the moment type thing. And I feel like that's a big part of this as well, just enjoying the moment and not worrying so much about the how and why and the what, because really as you go through these changes, collective, and are presented with them, you've been reaching those heights every time. Okay. Goose, inner knowing. Some birds for you. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends. Again, friend card up here with the dog. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay. So that's kind of a part of this too with this Five of Cups. It's like, yes, something may have not turned out so great. It may have been a little bit disappointing, but that doesn't mean that you still can't go and spread your wings and get juju where it's appreciated, right? Your soul knows the way. Okay. And for some of you, this may include some travel. And you do have in this, specifically in this deck, the Chariot is called the Journey card. Like, literally you may need to like get in your car and go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some people, they're just called to do those sorts of things. Of course, you need to use your own discernment and be careful and be cautious. And in today's world, it always helps to tell people like where you're going, right? So you have some kind of safety metric out there. You know what I mean? Don't just be popping up places and nobody even knows if you're coming or going, right? I mean, obviously you can, but for the sake of those that do care about you, you may want to share some information. Black Bear Guardian. Okay. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition, and guide me. Okay. So if for some reason you are feeling guided to do something, yes, in what direction that is, you're kind of like determining that now. And again, here with the Chariot. So it's like you're ready to go. You're just not, it's like kind of with this page here, it's like not quite sure if, this, like imagine this is the gas that you put into the car, this Page of Pentacles here. And it's like, is that going to be enough to get me to here, to the King of Pentacles? It's kind of that, am I going to make the right move? But here, this inner knowing that you have, okay, you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Why is that? Why is that? It's because you done seen it. You done been through it, right? All the things And now you're kind of like, I'm good. And I'm not going to let people try and gaslight me anymore. If something doesn't feel right in my gut, I'm just, going to use my inner knowing and just know that, you know what? I'll just step aside for now or do something different. And then, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around, right? And sometimes, we get tested of making the same mistake, of course. Um, but here in your foundation, it's kind of like some of that stuff again is gonna fade away, wilt away, and it's like you see how these two roses here at the top? It's like you still have time. You're not out of time, okay? Like so many people think they need to be in a rush with things, and that's just not the case, okay? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't take action on things. I'm not saying that at all. But if things marinate and it, tastes funky, what I mean? It's like, well, maybe we're not going to use that marinade again. All right. Relationships can be the same way. Dolphin, play. So I think this is calling you to have some fun, collective. Swim in the happy joy of living, just like the sun card here. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Oh my God. I saw the cutest video on YouTube the other day. It was a dog that was like stranded out in the water and it got a ride on the back of the dolphin to like this boat. And the dog got off of the dolphin and onto the boat, and then they like exchanged a little like the dolphin's nose and the dog. It was so cute, you guys. I couldn't even hardly believe it. But dolphins are known to be very smart animals. But that doesn't mean, you have to be so serious all the time, does it? Play. And dolphins often are in like pods or packs, right? So, get with your friends. Get with the people who care about you. Unicorn, infinite possibilities. That's definitely what I was feeling here with the world card for you guys in this environment. It's just kind of like whatever, it's this. I feel like this is the world is your oyster card to me. But it's kind of just like if, you might be one of those people. It's like whatever you touch turns to gold. You know what I mean? Like, because you know how to dig in, get it done, and you're born to be successful. You're born to succeed. And that's kind of what this King of Pentacles is here. It's you can see he's sitting down, he ain't going nowhere. It's like, yep, this is my spot. This is my spot. All right, collective. I think I'm going to close it out there. I don't think I'll do any clarification for you guys. I think this is pretty good here. So if you do want a personal reading, I do have a PayPal link and an Etsy shop link, so you can check those out. Otherwise, please subscribe or like the video or drop a comment if this resonated with you and help spread that good juju around. It's 100% free, so that's my ask from me to you. If you enjoyed this video, please, please, please do that. Until next time, please manifest wisely as well. Bye-bye.